Hello, it's day 14 of Yogtober. Woo! Now that is a way to start the day. Let's come down to the ground and we'll start off today kneeling and shoulders roll back and do a head roll all the way round. Hope you're going strong. Hope you're enjoying these little videos. Ooh, lovely. Okay, let's take the left hand to the side and also just bring your hand for a little bit of traction as you take the head gently to the other side. Deep breaths. And the other side. Good. Hands and knees. We'll just come knees under the hips and hands under the shoulders and cat-cow. Good. 2 more. And then let's extend the left leg and the right hand. And we'll just hold there, squeezing the glutes. Just get the different sides of the brain working. And then connect 3 times underneath, rounding, so knee and elbow come together, stretch out, bend, inhale and exhale with each move. Just do 3. Okay, on the 4th one, we'll come up again, bend the leg and sweep the foot round to catch hold and just lift up the foot so you can see your foot over the top of your head. But if this is from the side, that's what it looks like. Obviously, I think you kind of know, but oops, keep the balance. And you just get a lovely stretch. So you're bending your back, stretch for your shoulder, stretch for your arm, stretch for your thigh. Okay, come on down, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we extend the leg, extend the arm, and just hold for a minute, just really using the glutes. And then 3, rounding. Bend the knee, take the hold of the hand and really dip and just gaze ahead. Just imagining a mirror in front of you and the toe popping up behind the head. One more breath here. Good. And then just come down, open the knees and let the bottom go right over the heels and do a shark fin child's pose. So if we just stretch forwards, just get your elbows really close into the head. Hands meet and just walk your elbows away so that your thumbs can come down towards your atlas bone and breathe. Just get a lovely stretch for the triceps. Okay, power back up. And just come into our downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, one knee bending, followed by the other knee. That's great. Relaxing the shoulders. And just keep a nice little stillness. Just in your downward dog. Deep breaths. Ooh, and then just bring your knees down to that hover spot. So knees are about 1 inch off. Hook the hips under. Arms nice and straight and strong. Gaze just beyond the mat. I'm going to hold this for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way up into the downward dog again. There we go. And just walk your feet backwards, and we'll come into a little plank, just normal plank, and hold for 10. Hips nice and low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees and just get your elbows down now. So measure out the distance of your forearm and we'll just bring your hands nice and open. So nice wide span. And we're just going to come up into the dolphin pose. So we just tiptoe your feet forwards. And then once you're at your limit, just try and bring the heels down to the ground. And breathe. Let the head be relaxed. You can look between your hands if you want to as well. Breathe all the way going down through the elbows, through the forearms. Well done. Take it back. Have a little break by bringing the whole body down to the ground. And keep your hands there for Sphinx. Looking ahead. Good. Okay, tuck the toes under. Keep the arms where they are. I'm just going back to the dolphin. But this time, right leg in the air. Just enjoy that. Look in between the hands if you want to. Or arms. And let's just swap sides and the left leg comes in now. Really strengthening the shoulders, taking all of that weight into the shoulders. Back down with the leg. And just hook your hands around the heels and bring your forehead in. And just lift up the bottom off the heels into this little rabbit again. Lovely. Circle the shoulders a few times. Away. Good. Now, what did I have in mind too? Yes, go straight into one called the wild thing. Did it at last night's class, and people seem to really enjoy it, so I'll do it now again today. So here we are in the normal plank. All we do, don't be too excited about the wild thing. It's not really that wild. Just bring left leg up. So I'll do the same as you. So left leg up. So I'm doing mirror image. But with this one, I'll do the same leg. So I'm doing left, you're doing left. So keep contact with the kneecaps, or the knees are touching, and just flip over to the right so your toe lands and your right foot comes flat to the floor and your left arm stretches up. And then just go a little bit beyond. So you're really squeezing the hips forwards. Good. And returning back. Let's just try that on the other side. So we come into plank. Right knee lifts up, but the knees are still, the right foot lifts up, knees still touching, spin open. Foot flat to the floor on the left side, and really lift the body as you push through the hips. No collapsing in the shoulders. It's a bit like a wheel or a crab, there we go. And then just turn down to the knees. And just rest, 3 deep breaths. Excellent. Just coming all the way up, back into the dog again. Enjoy. Just lift up the right leg into the air in the dog, and then we're just going to bring it forwards and just right in between hands, and we're just going to come into the high lunge. There we go. Lovely little stretch for the thigh. Excellent. Then just bring the back leg in, and at the top of the mat we'll do eagle legs with a lovely open position with the arms. So get that right leg and just lift it over the top of the left and spin around and get nice and deep into that. So you put your hands at the chest at the minute, and then just open out. Connect the finger and the index finger and the thumb, and just send out the arms nice and wide as you bring your body close to the leg, even looking down towards the knee or the ground. Just try and balance there. Maybe spin the shoulders so that you can bring the chest towards the front a little bit more. Good. And let's try that on the other side. So left leg coming over, spinning around, hand to the middle just to start with. Whoop. And opening wide. Spin the chest upwards, and the fingers connect, finger and thumb. Bringing the body towards the thigh. Good. Opening out. And we're just going to roll that down
And spread out back to the dog position. Lifting the left leg this time. Breath or two there. And in between the hands. High lunge. Front this time, keep the knees bent and sink down into the chair pose. So trying to get the arms really close to the ears and the chest forward. Sit deeply in the chair. Excellent, and then just come and fold yourself in, holding on tight to the legs. See how close you can get to your legs. Okay, hands down by the side of your feet, stepping back with the right leg. Back with the left leg into friendly plank again. Just hold there. Just going to draw the right knee in between the hands and let the left hip drop. Move about a bit here, just find the right place for you. So here, come back into a proud pigeon. So rolling the shoulder blades together and back. Maybe even let your head drop back. Come back bend there. And let's see if we can do the mermaid today. And this is a journey, so if you want to just stay here in the proud pigeon or have a little moment in the humble pigeon bowing forward with your arms forwards, that's fine if you're not up for it today. But if you want to have a little go at something challenging, lift up your left leg and just take hold of the foot from behind, just to stretch out the quad a little bit. So we're going the opposite direction during the twist. Kick your foot into the hand, just stretch out the shoulder. Good, and then return into a little humble. So all come into the humble. Now stay in the humble, otherwise, and still on this side, bending that leg up again, and turn the other way, this time catching hold of the foot. And again, same thing, coming in, leaning forwards and pulling, pushing and pulling. And see if we can just maneuver the foot into the elbow, sort of crease, shoot the right hand forwards and up and up and up and up and up. And then maybe, just maybe you'll get the connection of the fingers. Make sure you're pushing your head back into your arm and then nothing feels compromised. Have a little go at that. Hold up. And at the same time, you might like to have a little go at taking the arm up and towards the toe and think, one day we'll get that connection. With that, let's just let the left leg come through. And we'll just do the same thing. So proud pigeon to start with, rolling the shoulder blades back, hands towards your hips. What does it do there? And we just take the twist. So if you want to just come into the humble pigeon, you can. But I'm just going to have a little stretch out here first. So exactly what we did on the other side. Now taking it to the other side and a little practice first. There we are. And then slide the foot into the elbow, reach up and see if you can just get that connection. You might need a lasso or a belt or something like that. So we just open to the side and feel that lovely back bend, shoulder stretch. And all of these, they are not just for fun. They're actually, if you can do it, it feels so good. So with this one, just aiming to one day, at least I can touch that one, but can't quite grab it. In the future, sometimes it's a little bit technique-y, it's a little bit of getting the right grip. You can guide yourself in. Possibly one day we will. Oh yeah, just thought about another one we can do where you put your toes in your armpit, take hold of your knee. That's quite a nice one. Want to practice maybe? Okay, let's come down to the ground. and roll on our spine. After all of that back bending, I feel like we need to bring the knees into the chest and do a Asana. That's it. Good. Tight ball. Hands tuck in behind the hamstrings and just roll up. And just let your left leg be up, right leg forward. So it's probably best like this. And see if you can tuck in on the inside, like this, of the leg, and dive just in the middle, swinging the arms around to catch hold of that leg, and then look over the right shoulder. And if this isn't happening, just use your hands on the ground to gently press against the shin. And then leaning back, the left hand comes down, right hand up, and see if we can get that resistance one. That's it, so nice and tight position. And it is possible to get a bind on that side as well. Sometimes if you just, I think a lot of it is to do with arm length. So if you've got long arms like me, you should be okay to do a bind on that side. Good. Other side, so right knee bending. We'll tuck in first and either pulse at the limit here, or take the arm in like a breaststroke all the way around, and we'll take a look over the left shoulder this time. Nice little twist right from the lower back upwards. And then we'll take the hand behind, lean back, reaching up with the left hand, tucking in on the outside edge, just to get a good deep stretch, and see if we can catch hold as for the bind. And just bring your feet together, body close to the feet, and see if we can just lean into a little bit of a hip opener there. And rounding over the legs, just running the back. So we did some back bending there, just round over your feet. Good. That'll have to be it for today. Namaste.